Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Kantara, the legend. We watched this movie day before yesterday at a nearby theatre. Initially, it seemed to be quite slow movie, but after interval, it really picked up, and at the end, it left a lasting impression. Even more so the next day, when Hema explained the nuances of some of the scenes, it became even more gripping. It has been 2 days since that, and more and different perspectives are still rising. So I'll be sharing my experiences and impressions about the movie Kantara. The plot roughly is this: there is a local zamindar or Raja who has got huge land, prosperity, money, but does not have peace of mind. He searches for peace of mind everywhere, and there is this Daiva, which is a traditional parampara or tradition where the medium or the power enters the person or the guru or the pujari and speaks through him. So the Raja or the Zamindar, he asks for peace, and the Daiva says, yes, you will get peace, but what are you going to give in return? In return, you should give all the land till which my voice reaches as of now to these villagers or to these forest dwellers. The Raja agrees, and that is what happens, and from that day on he sleeps very peacefully, and the forest dwellers get the land. 2, 3, 4 generations later, the tradition is weakening, and Zamindar then has a son who is city educated. He feels that his land was given up for nothing. He comes back and wants to claim the land. And when the Daiva is dancing, Daiva is celebrating, he doubts the authenticity of the Daiva itself. He says, are you a god or a mere nartak? The Daiva takes offense to this and returns the challenge. I am now going to run into the forest. If I am nartak, you will be able to easily find me out. And if I am Daiva, you will not be. Or if you do not find me, I am Daiva. And he runs into the forest and vanishes into thin air. His son, the son of the pujari, also runs behind him, and in front of his eyes, the father had just vanished. The tradition is likely to end there. But then somebody else from the same village takes up the tradition of Kola, because this particular son is not ready to take it on. And this son Shiva grows up into a vagabond, a carefree person who basically works for the zamindar, does small time jobs for the zamindar, sees to it that the zamindar is happy, goes to the jungle, breaks trees, cuts trees, kills animals, and does everything that a tradition asks you not to do. But he too has very disturbed sleep. In his sleep, he repeatedly sees a Varaha and also hears the sounds of the Daiva. And he is never able to sleep. Fast forward, enters a forest officer who wants to bring order to the situation by hook or crook. And in that, he gets into bad books of the villagers. The zamindar also gets into the picture, and then all this grows to a great climax which you got to see in the movie theater. What is beautiful about this is, so far whenever any of the traditions have been shown, culture has been shown on a movie screen, it has generally been from the perspective of superstition or andhashraddha, or shown so that it could be criticized. This movie portrays things as they are. It does not comment whether these are good, bad, or ugly. It says this is what is, this is what happens, this is what the reality is, and it bites you at the bottom and hits you on the head. A movie not to be missed, a beautiful picturization of coastal Karnataka with all its traditions of fighting cocks or running buffaloes, or the village life, and the village life, its synchronization with the natural jungle or natural forest, and the people's relation, the complex relation of nature with people, people with nature, and people nature with God or Daiva. Namaskar.